All right. Welcome back to another episode of Turn Up or Burn Up. This is for those of you who are new. Hi, I'm Peyton 3.0, the EDM and drum staff vocalist, Zombie Supreme, the queen, the king of the Milky Way galaxy, empress of EDM. Okay, music artist of the century. All right. If you love what you hear today, please hit the like button, share with your friends, comment. Today, we are talking about somebody I'm very excited about. And she has actually entered the electronic dance market. And to me, this is where she really finds her complete footing. I love what she stood for in the first album. Was it completely solid for me? No. But with this interest in the electronic dance market, this album, Diamonds and Dancefloors, I know she's about to stomp the ground with this one. And I just love this album cover. Oh yes, album cover. Come on. You know this album has got to be good. You know this album's got to be good. Where's my crown at? Royalty needs a crown, okay? Peyton 3.0, the EDM and drum set vocalist, Zombie Supreme. There we go, okay. We're about to get into the album of Miss Ava Max's second studio album called Diamonds and Dancefloors. All right, let's get right on into it. What the heck is my that is not it, folks. We want to make this a two-part series, a two-part episode, I should say. Two-part episode. Anyway, here we go. The first song is $1 Million Baby. Honey, I'm bombing up and down on this day.
She's a miracle.
She's a miracle.
Diamonds. She turns these to diamonds.
All right.
Whoa. Trying to
Yeah.
find that silver lining. Whoa. And once in a while, I'll go
Come on,
walking
vocals
in the
and production.
twilight, counting down
Starting
to
off strong,
midnight. Close my
honey.
eyes and wait for her to shine. I'm hiding in the shadows, praying that she'll break free. In the dark of the night, she gets
okay.
it on her mind. She's a million.
You better give her a story, bitch.
I can't explain it. She's a miracle. She's a miracle. She broke out of the chains to the fire in the rain. She's a
$1 Million Baby.
bound to drive me crazy. She's a miracle.
She's a miracle.
Heartbroke.
Oh.
You can
That was Ava's Diamonds and Dancefloors first track, $1 Million Baby. Would I give that a turn up or a burn up, honey? I mean, I think it's obvious by now. You know that was definitely a freaking turn up production. To me, was out of this world, kicked ass. And may I say that Ava Max is a phenomenal vocalist. She could sing. This bitch could sing a cappella and blow you out the water. Okay, so when the production and the vocals is good, which are two things that are hard to get from one album from an artist. Usually it's the production or it's the vocal, honey. The production and the vocal is killing it. And this introduction with this first song, really an EDM electronic dance music, shutting it down. Okay, let's get to the next song. Sleepwalker. Okay.
But I should warn you, once is never enough.
Yes, yes.
0 to 60 from the second we touch. You say you're falling in love, you just might get what you want. So you better think carefully. I'll have you all 7 moons with me. I'll turn you to a sleepwalker. Dream of me wherever you go. If I take you home, I'll turn you to a sleepwalker. Eyes are burning open or closed. Thought you should know. I'm an obsession, not just a game. It feels like conception, stuck in your brain.
Sleepwalker.
Dream of me wherever you go. Remember I told you so.
Yes,
Call
Miss
me karma
Ava.
for the hearts that you broke.
Come on.
What goes around comes back to kick down your door. I'll have you screaming for me, murder she wrote.
Okay. That was Sleepwalker from Miss Ava. She's giving it to you. She's giving it to you on this album. I see that's another genre change, a subgenre in the electronic dance music that she changed you on this track. Honey, will this album be a straight flush? All right, Miss Ava, you hitting aces. Let's keep moving. The next one is Maybe You're the Problem. Starts off very dreamy, darling. Ooh,
Always say you love me, but you
okay.
always make it all about you.
Give us 80s,
Especially when you've had
bitch.
a few. Oh, yeah.
Come on, producer.
All the things I heard from your ex.
Yes, give us production,
Now they make a whole
honey.
lot of sense. Already feel bad for your next to have to put up with you. Oh yeah. Worked on myself, opened my eyes. You hate my friends, turns out they were right. It takes 2 to make it all go right. But with you, it's always my fault and your short views. Just like a time bomb, and I think you should take a second just to look at your reflection, baby. Maybe you're the problem.
Okay.
You see a pattern,
You're pulling up, bitch.
got it all backwards. You should take your little finger and just point it in the mirror, baby.
Maybe you're the problem, okay? Hey, 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 hey.
You should take your little finger and just point it in the mirror, baby.
Baby, you're the problem. Yes, Miss Ava.
Ego always doing the
Honey, she did it again. She got nothing but freaking bops. She got nothing but freaking jams on this album so far. We only on song number 3. Okay? Maybe you're the problem, honey. Honey, whoever this producer is came in and they are shutting it down. I don't know if it's like several producers on this album or I gotta do some credit checks. Okay? Because you know with Spotify, you don't really get like who produced what and whatnot. It's just the album. Like, there's no booklet or nothing to check who produced what. But anyway, she's killing it. Next song is Ghost.
You're in my blood and you're in my
Okay.
You're appearing in every face. So out of earth, I'm in outer space.
Okay.
Caught up in my dreams, but I'm wider awake.
Let's get it.
Footsteps are following me all night long. Spirits are calling on me. Something's wrong. Can't shake off my emotions.
Yes.
Way too strong. Heart is underground. And I feel you all around.
Wow.
Everywhere I go, I'm haunted by your ghost.
Yes,
You stay
yes.
on my mind. Can't help but keep you close. Oh, baby, everywhere I go,
I'm haunted.
by your ghost. You're the one I love, and I feel the most high.
Come on, Miss Ava. Come on, producer. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Everywhere I go, I'm haunted by your ghost. You're the one I want. Honey, that was another freaking banger by Miss Ava Max. She is shutting it down. Usually it's a sophomore slump, honey, but I don't know. Just like Dua Lipa, where the first album was, but the second album really killing the first album, usually doesn't happen. But with Miss Dua Lipa's Future Nostalgia, she made me a new fan, honey. She did a 360, honey. I said yes. And the album was a banger from beginning to end. Same thing with this one from Miss Ava. Come on now. Come on now. That's a turn up. I don't even know cold ones on this album, honey. Keep me dancing. Give me production like this to the whole album, Miss Ava. Come on, Miss Ava's on her thing. Okay, haunted by the ghost, honey. Because she's talking about her relationship problems on this one. On the previous album, it was about empowerment and standing up and, you know, getting through the difficulties of just life in general and speaking for the underprivileged and the unseen and whatever. Her being a weirdo herself. That's why I connect to her, you know. And she loves it. She even said and she rides with it. She's like the weirdo basically. And I love that. Because I'm a weirdo. Okay. But yes, that was definitely a turn up. Okay. The next one is called Hold Up. Wait a minute. Okay. She's being haunted by her man's ghost. Now she's like, hold up. Wait a minute. I got something to say. Okay.
Roses up on the dash, putting rocks on my hand. Why you acting extra nice?
All right.
Midnight, get no reply. You love me from 9 to 5. What happens when you say goodnight?
It's giving Dua Lipa's One Kiss Is All It Takes. Falling in love with me. Possibility. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving, honey. And I love it. I love it.
I walk by your phone, some chick I don't know, saying, baby, I'm ready. Hold up, just wait a minute. Who is that girl? Oh, she ain't me. Say she's a friend, on me.
Okay. Hold up, she ain't me.
Oh, she a freak. Hold up, just wait a minute.
Ooh, you better give us a bad punk, honey.
Hold up, just wait a minute. Hold up, just wait a minute. You say she's just an ex, but exes don't send those texts.
Honey, exes don't send those texts, honey. Okay? She ain't just a friend. Exes don't send those texts, honey. Anyway, hold up, just wait a minute. Listen, you got to go because we can't have these problems. Hold up, just wait a minute. She ain't me. You say she's a freak? She could do better than me? Hold up, just wait a minute. Okay. Anyway, the production is giving everything. Ava is telling her heartbreak story, and the production is just make you want to listen to her heartbreak. Okay, overall, the production is killing it. Her vocals and of course her story about the message she's going through with this man, whoever it is. It was a couple of men. We don't know. All right, we're moving on to the next song. It's a turn on for me. We're on song. What song are we on right now? Song number 5, and she just shut it down. We got 14 tracks in total. There's a few more to go, but there is no sleepers on this album. There ain't no fillers so far. but it's still early. Here we go. Weapons.
Stop using your words as weapons. I swear this town's a battlefield. Can make you feel strong and vulnerable. These empty hearts are made of steel, but underneath they're not invincible. With nothing but some stardust and molecules, trying to find the light in the darkest rooms. So no matter what you say to me,
getting hot in here.
oh, I got a bulletproof vest.
All right, bulletproof vest, honey. Okay. Honey, you have to stop using your words as weapons. It's over. You're not going to shoot the queen down. So stop using your word as weapon, honey. Okay? Just go on. Get out. Okay? That was Miss Ava Max Weapons, honey, using those words as weapons. And again, we're on track 6, and the production is shutting it down. Production is shutting it down. And we know so far, Ava, you know, Ava, when she's just singing, she will blow down the roof. On this album, she doesn't seem to really want to be showing off too much. She'll give you runs or something every now and then, give you a little whistle register, maybe, so far, but she's just letting the production speak. And she's just telling the story, really. In the production, she's doing a great job. And whoever the producer is, if it's one producer, if it's a collaboration of producers, they are killing this album. Okay? We got one more song for this particular episode, and that will be part 1, and we'll get to part 2 next time, okay? This last one for today is the title track, Diamonds and Dance Floors. Let's get into it.
Alone with me, myself and I, watching the night passing me by, losing myself inside a lucid dream. I don't wanna waste any more time. I'm dancing in the kitchen light.
All right.
It don't feel wrong, it don't feel right.
Let's get them, Ava.
My heart's been calling for a midnight memory. The only thing that's on my mind. Diamonds and dance floors, that's all I want. I miss the rhythm, keeping me warm. Drown me in glitter, glitter and gold. All that I ask for is diamonds and dance floors. Music surrounded me. Drown me in glitter, glitter and gold.
All right.
All that I ask for.
Come on, girl.
I close my eyes and disappear.
Come on, production.
Vibrations in the atmosphere. It's psychological imagination.
Yeah.
Can't I bring this feeling here? Diamonds and dance floors, that's all I want.
Honey, I want to know who she worked with on this album. I want to know who she worked with on this album, because it's track 7. We're in the middle of the album, and she is shutting it down on every single track. No sleepers, no fillers, nothing. She did not come to play. If some of these producers out here, these electronic dance music producers, put in half the effort as your producer's album or collaborated, honey, let me tell you, they be in the good books, but someone be half-assing it just because they're a superstar. And I'm like, nobody wants to hear a half-ass job from anybody. And that includes Rihanna at the Super Bowl, hint, hint, halftime show. Anyway, we want to talk about that on this because it's not about Rihanna, honey. It's about Miss Ava Max. Come on. Fun fact, Ava is relatively new in her career. Second album. And she fought to get here. The truth is, she could have never made it. She literally could have never possibly made it. She spent a lot of time in LA like I did, and you know, and she wanted to be a singer, and she kept getting turned down and turned away. She has been trying since she was like 14 years old, getting turned away, turned down, turned away, turned down, singing around bars and things around LA, whatever, the W, whatnot. And she finally made it at the age of, was it 25, 26? And Ava is 26, 27. She inked to deal with Atlantic, made the first album. She is almost 30 years old. She'll be 29 this year. She did not want to give up on her dream. The years are going by. She started to think to herself, maybe I should pick another career. But then something her mind said, no, we got to keep going after this. She's in love with it too much. In Hollywood, a lot of people will never, no matter how much they try, get signed to a label, or if they do, they get dropped and rolled around and pushed out and nothing happens, and then they'll get released or make it at all, and they have crushed dreams on the ground and all of that. And that could have easily happened to Miss Ava Max, as it happens to many people who come for their dreams and hopes in Hollywood, and they end up homeless or broken down or drugged or something like that, and just with huge mental depression problems. And that could have easily been Miss Ava Max. Luckily, somehow she was able to ink a deal, you know, and here she is at the second album, killing it. You know, and I hope that they really choose to go further with her, because she has more than potential at this point. She's hitting 30, and a lot of record labels will try to drop her because she's hitting 30 and blah and whatnot, and they might try to phase her out because like the record labels are still really youth centric, but at the end of the day, youth should not be a component in a person's career in artistry. When you have talent, you have a vision, and you can carry out the things that are necessary for your recording career to take heights, you know. Women get it hardest in the music industry, especially with their age, and they're pushed out a lot earlier than men are when they try to hit the age of 30. And, you know, she's just getting started. I hope that it doesn't happen to her, you know, because she's about to hit 30 next year. So even though she looks spectacular, but she has a lot of makeup on too, you know, naturally she could look like she's about to hit towards her 30s. Whatever, I don't know. She's wearing a lot of makeup, so a lot of times. But it's great. It's only the second album. Here we are. All right. That was the last song for the first episode of this song. Let me know what you think about the album down below so far. What are some of your favorite tracks you heard so far here? They're all freaking spectacular. All of them so far. I mean, she's shutting it down with this album. Shut it down. I can't wait to see what her next album's like from here. Anyway, hit the like button, subscribe, all of that. This might be the new electronic queen, honey. This might be the new queer community, this new gay community queen, honey. Okay, with an album like this, she just do festivals and stuff. Okay, Tomorrowland at EDC, she needs to do them all with music like this. Snapchat, get on it. Website's up, Peyton30.com. SoundCloud.com says Peyton30. Instagram.com, Peyton_star. Facebook.com. TikTok. YouTube. Get on it. Get free unreleased songs from me. If you're of the electronic dance music community, and I cannot forget I forget what she calls her fans, but people who are fans of Ava, if you're into electronic dance music, which you should be because she released a whole electronic dance music album, to get on the email list. If you're kind of into things like dubstep, drum and bass, and electronic music period, get on the email list to get 3 free unreleased songs from me, where I can directly communicate with you about projects and things that I have going on with music and merchandise and stuff like that. So get on it. And I will see you on the next Peyton 3.0's EDM World News. I'm sorry, this is the wrong series. See you on the next Turn Up or Burn Up. Part 2 coming up. Bye-bye.